everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the Madhouse Podcast. I'm your host, Maddie Smith. Our guest today is comedian Mike Vecchione. He has a special out on YouTube. It came out about a month ago, produced by Nate Bargatze. It's on the Nate Land Entertainment YouTube page, and it's called Low Income Whites. Mike is a legend in the stand-up world, been doing it almost 25 years now, and he sits down with us. He talks about positivity. He talks about, the grind of a stand-up comedian. He talks about the ups and downs of the industries and everything in between. So stay tuned for that. Fall tour is a go, okay? So MaddySmithComedy.com. Check out all my dates. I'm coming to Chicago. I'm coming to Portland, Dallas, Arlington, Virginia, just added, Atlanta, Tacoma, Palm Springs, California, Hollywood, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff on there. So MaddySmithComedy.com. Come on out. Grab a t-shirt. I got t-shirts behind me. My merch page is on my website. You're going to want to get a t-shirt. So check out that. Come see me live. And stay tuned for Mike Vecchione.
I can beat the electric chair. When they sentence you to the electric chair, it's 20 years before they execute you with all the appeals and whatnot. Every day in my cell for 20 years, what would I be doing? Praying? I don't think so. Writing a letter to the governor? Not likely. Every day in my cell for 20 years, I would be, look at me, incrementally electrocuting myself. Every day, a little more, a little more, a little more, a little more. Then on execution day, I would be confident to the point of being arrogant. Because they would be like, do you have any last words? I'd be like, yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. I will beat your electric chair. I will beat your electric chair.
Guys, welcome back to the Madhouse Podcast. Joined today by legend in the making and already made, Mike Vecchione.
Well, thank you for having me. I forgot where I haven't been to the studio for a couple years, and so I forgot where the studio was, and I took the bus down here because I'm blue collar,
right?
And
Union,
and then I kind of felt my way through the people passed out on the side of the road overdosing, and then I got here and I did it, and now purple microphones. This room wasn't here when I got here.
Listen, Gas Digital is expanding rapidly.
It's expanding rapidly.
Yeah. If you I know you were here before. You had a podcast here before. You come in. This is Gas Point 2.0. Okay.
And can I say something about your microphones?
Yeah.
You told me to pick, you told me to pick where to sit, and that saved you because I was going to get on you about purple being male gender specific and orange being a little female gender specific. I was going to tear into you for
Why?
your
Because
gender choices.
Because I'm so heteronormative.
That's yes.
Yeah.
I was going to say that. Heteronormative.
Because of the gender roles that the microphones are playing.
You were trying to put me in a male gender role, and you put yourself in a female gender role.
I'm traditional. I'm traditional.
How could you? And how dare you?
And look at you fulfilling the male role by being.
I was tricked into
aggressive.
it. You said you pick, and I gravitated because of my testosterone brought me over here.
Well, would you like some
sit
of
in
Louis
this
J.
seat.
Gomez testosterone coffee, brain body coffee?
I have it.
Because there we go.
I don't know what's in
That's
it.
why you're acting up.
That's what's going to
That's
get
why
this
you're
podcast.
Screaming.
I mean, this podcast is because I don't know it bulletproof. What's in this? Creatine? Who knows?
Louis J. Gomez coffee has creatine, testosterone, cocaine, and St. John's wort.
Wow, St. John's wort saved it.
Yeah. Echinacea.
Yeah. It's like peaceful but still raucous. It's like Skankfest that's in my cup right now. It's a Skankfest that's happening.
ICP is dancing in your cup right now. You see that? So, Mike, tell me about your special.
I just tasted Foxy Boxing.
Yeah.
I just tasted
You just
that.
tasted a pillow
I'm sorry, I
fight
can't
between
really.
women?
I'm cheating.
No, I know I do like
in acting. Your fans probably don't understand acting.
Right.
But I should be cheated
amateur.
towards you because I'm looking. You're talking to me, and it's like I'm actively ignoring you.
Well, no, I don't think you're actively ignoring me, but it does look like you're on an SNL sketch because you're facing the camera and you're like, yeah. What do you mean by that, Maddy?
I want to be facing to you. I want to be engaging.
Why don't you turn like I am, like?
Because I can't cross I have tight hips.
Oh, okay. Well, just.
I'm not insinuating that you have looser hips because you can do that.
It's just I don't know. Just,
There was no insinuation
you
there.
invite a man onto your podcast, and this is what you get.
Invite a man onto your couch,
Yeah.
which is a little suggestive.
I'm just saying.
We could be sitting across from each other having a real hash it out confrontation.
Oh, yeah.
But we're not. We're having a couch, kind of a comfortable conversation. And that's your way, I know how podcasts work, of like luring me in to let my guard down.
A little bit. I'm looking for vulnerability. It's the madhouse. You can't get mad.
And you said you can
sitting
keep
at a
your
table.
pants on.
Yeah.
You can keep your pants on, making me feel comfortable.
Yeah, you keep your pants on.
We're
keep
not
your
going to
shoes
do
on.
anything that's going to make you feel uncomfortable. We're going
Right.
to do everything, and you said the words tasteful
Yeah.
and discreet.
Respectful. So, we're trying to see Mike Vecchione, no holds bar, man behind the music. Who is he?
Who is he?
Is he a
What's he
low-income
doing?
white?
Is he a low-income white? How does he eat his spaghetti? Does he eat spaghetti even? He's mostly carnivore, but on Sundays he just pastas out. Why?
Well, it's cheat
And
day.
we were on the road together one time.
Yeah, we were, and I saw you eat spaghetti and meatballs. So, motherfucker saying he don't eat spaghetti.
That must have been burned into your brain.
It is. Remember,
Having to watch that atrocity
you
happen.
were one of the first person I drove to like a gig before.
Yes.
Remember we went to Atlantic City.
You crushed. And that crowd was tough.
I mean,
That crowd was tough. The AC crowds were blue collar and tough. And we
Yeah.
had that strip club kind of stage.
Yep, you're
Where
standing
it
on
was
stage.
protruding out into the crowd.
Yep, you're on a little runway.
Yeah, and they were tough. That was a
Yes.
tough room. I knew that room back when it was the Comedy Stop.
Okay.
So it was tough back then. But you only did 20 minutes or whatever. We had to do, you did like 30 and I
Yep.
did an hour.
And then we, walked around and we.
And I saw you in the gym the next day.
Oh my God, I saw you in the gym. And you know what?
Yes.
Earlier that day, I was like, should I text Mike and ask if he wants to drive home tonight after the show? And I was like, no, it's headliner's choice. And then I see you in the gym. First thing you say is, you want to drive home tonight?
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Boom.
Best news
We
in the
were
world.
out.
Out.
And
we
we
were
were
out.
both, I want to enunciate it for the fans because I don't know if they're getting it. We were both working out
Oh,
and
yeah.
pushing ourselves.
Well, we were doing a circuit. So we were doing.
We were like pushing ourselves
burpees.
pretty hard in there.
We did like a Tabata sesh. So it was 20 seconds. 20 seconds of burpees, 10 seconds off. 20 seconds of burpees, 10 seconds off.
I think what you're talking about is interval.
Interval, high intensity interval.
I didn't know what the other word that you said. I'm an older gentleman,
Yeah.
but I know interval.
You know interval.
And then we were getting it. Like I saw you in there. I was like, how about Maddy gets it in?
Right.
She gets up, she gets it in, and
That's
that's
the
what
thing.
I'm doing. I'm getting up and getting it in.
That's the thing.
And that's why we had a championship level show
Oh my God.
because we
I was-
trained for it.
To this day, people are like, remember 2017 in Atlantic City at the Tropicana nightclub? You and Vecchione just
We went hard. Our
murder.
motto is go hard or go home.
one of those nights that you just talk about forever.
We went at it.
Yeah.
It was
Go
great.
hard, you go home. It was great. And then we did a little gig in Connecticut once. It was the day after Thanksgiving or something.
My God.
Me and you going out there to some brewery. Some
We got
brewery
road
gig.
stories for days.
Road stories for days.
So what's new in your world?
Nada. I'm on a little summer break for August.
Are you?
I'm
You
drying up
staying
my
home?
brain.
How's it staying home?
I'm actually doing a little bit of I went to Nashville this weekend.
I was just in
and-
Nashville.
Oh yeah.
I did Bargatze's podcast
Was it this past weekend?
this past weekend.
I was
Which
there.
is Theo's podcast this past weekend. But that I'm talking about Nate's podcast. We did
This coming weekend.
We just did we just did Erie, Philadelphia, and Boston. And he's selling the arenas like Wells Fargo and Philly, Boston, Garden.
Insane.
It's insane.
You're opening there?
I'm opening. I've never seen anything. I've never
So
seen
it's like
somebody.
around, right?
I've never seen somebody sell tickets like this. It's
no.
the most.
Yeah.
It's mine. I don't think that the media is giving it. I mean, he's got a lot of good things happening. His movie coming
Mm-hmm.
out, did SNL twice, but I don't think people realize at the level of which he's selling tickets.
You think he's the
It's-
number one ticket seller in comedy
Yes,
right
I
now?
do. He has to be. It's
Will-
insane.
It'll be like TD Garden. Will it be like two shows, one show?
The guy's selling a 3:00 show.
Is
He's selling a 3 p.m. show.
he really?
He's ruining
Nowhere.
brunch for people
At
in the
TD
city.
At a place like TD or
Yes.
Wells Fargo, 3
Yeah,
p.m.
3
And then what?
p.m..
Another one?
A 7 p.m.
And then another one?
No,
3
a
and
3
7.
p.m. and a 7 p.m.
Wow.
Yeah.
And then the next day, a 3 and a 7?
Yeah.
He's doing a 3 p.m. show?
He's doing a 3 p. He's the hottest selling ticket this side of Joel Osteen.
Do you get nervous? He's a mega church.
He's
He's
well,
a mega-
he's an
he's a-
arena guy.
he's
He's
a-
bigger than Osteen.
No, he's bigger than Osteen. He's a new... Nate
and
Bargatze is
he's-
a religion on
He's
itself.
people are people are flocking.
He's gonna start saving people.
He saved
gonna
me.
come up, he's
He
gonna-
saved my career.
Yeah. Oh my God. You came up. He said, "By the power of clean comedy, save you," and you're like,
He lent me a hand. I was sinking fast.
"Well, yeah, because he produce your last special too?
I did my last special.
And this one.
And this one.
Both
So,
are doing numbers on YouTube.
doing good. The last one. I mean, I just have to wait and see, and for this one, but we're pushing as hard as we can. I have faith in it. So.
Well, it's been a month. It's about what, 500,000 or something.
It's at 232,000.
So to me, that's 500,000.
That's almost 500,000.
Yeah.
If my math serves me correctly, but it's climbing. It's the more people, the better, and it's always going to live. I'm comfortable with it living on his page, and it's fantastic. So.
And so, did you notice after the first one, like, whoa, my ticket sales are going up?
Tickets did better. A lot of people know me. Believe it or not, like the best way is going on the road with him because we were in front of like, I don't know what the number was, 75,000 people.
What?
Over the weekend.
Where?
So,
total.
Total.
Yes.
So 75,000 people. So I do my set and then announce my socials and everything, and it immediately. And then people come. I go back to those cities, and people come to the shows and like, we saw you with Nate. We saw you with Nate, and it's like, so that's kind of what gets them in the door.
That's sick.
But everybody's got a different way.
Do you
to
get
sell
nervous for
tickets.
those shows? Do you get nervous?
I get nervous for those.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I did arenas opening for Bert once, or I don't know if you ever opened for
I
Bert.
opened for Bert. Yeah.
Scary.
I
was shitting my pants.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it was fun for me. I not in that I had a bad set, but I was on stage thinking, please let this end immediately.
Really?
I'm really nervous, yeah.
But the thing is, your mindset before you go up, and not to get too inside baseball here, but it's like, that's the initial mindset going in. It's like, this is overwhelming. I'm not used to performing in this space because we're club comics, you know?
Oh, yeah.
But it's also like, hey, then you have to do the self-talk where it's like, this is an unbelievable opportunity.
Yeah.
Let's go out there. And it's like, I don't know if you've ever done a late night, but it's kind of like the late
Never,
night
but
mindset.
I did just go with Bonnie to hers, so
it's unreal.
You know, yeah,
Yeah,
I know.
Bonnie's
Now I want to
fantastic.
do. Now I'm motivated to
Bonnie's
do
one of our best.
Love Bonnie. Check out her Tonight Show. Hilarious.
Unreal.
It
She's
was
been
amazing to
unreal
see
for a
live.
long time, yeah.
Agreed.
So it's the mindset of like, let me just go out there and have fun.
Yeah, you're allowed.
Like, I'm gonna have fun, and like, I always go worst case scenario. It's like, what if I flub a cent? What if it's like, you can laugh it off, and they're good. They want to see comedy.
Yeah.
So they're there for Nate. They want to see Nate, but they're very good people, his fans, and they're forgiving. So if you flub something or you lose your place or whatever, it's like we all do this a ton. So it's like, just be playful with it, make fun of yourself, and be in the flow, and actually enjoy it.
Yeah,
You know
that's
what
what
I
I
mean?
have a hard time with.
Yeah.
With those.
We're all so hard on ourselves.
Oh my God, I know.
We're abusive
it's
on
so
ourselves.
Annoying. I've been trying to be better. I don't know if you do anything for meditation.
I do a breathing practice.
Oh yeah.
And I do affirmations.
Okay, what kind of affirmations do you have? I do them too.
One of them is you're in control of your own destiny.
Boom.
Your energy. I just got new ones.
You just got new affirmations?
Yeah, I just do 4
they came in
new
the mail?
affirmations. Let me get them out. You want to see the 4 that I have working on right now? We'll do them with the listeners. And
Yeah,
here
you
they
say
are.
them and we'll repeat them to ourselves.
Okay, I am the creator of my own destiny.
I'm the creator of my own destiny.
Okay, you have to say it and also say it back in your head, and then you have to feel it.
Okay.
Did you do that?
I'm feeling
Okay.
it. Yeah.
Everybody works on a different
My skin is
timeline,
on
so I'm
fire.
checking in with you.
My skin's on fire. Is
My
that another affirmation? Everyone works on different timelines?
Yeah, it's important not to talk over the
Oh, sorry.
affirmations. My energy creates my reality. My energy.
My energy creates my reality.
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 And let's feel it. I am whole and complete right now.
I am whole and complete right now.
I am whole and complete right
I am
now.
fucking whole and complete right now.
I am whole and complete right now.
I'm whole and complete right now.
That's good. You brought it.
Yeah,
You
it's
really
like a little
brought it.
acting class. You know, when they do the exercise.
I'm connected to infinite possibilities.
I am 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 connected to infinite possibilities.
I'm connected to infinite possibilities.
Infinite possibilities. And nothing, and those are the 4. But like you can talk it up extra. You can when you do. I am open to infinite possibilities, or you could just be like riff on it and be like, there's no limits to what I can do.
Yeah.
I'm at a championship level. I give 100% all the time. I'm never stressed out. I'm just have fun. I'm loose, playful, and fun. I repeat that
I'm
mantra.
loose, playful, and fun.
Loose, playful, and fun.
I'm fucking goofy.
I'm loose, playful, and fun.
Yeah, I like loose, playful, and fun because that's what we got to get back to.
Yes.
So you're on your Remember the Titans speech.
We're so attached to the jokes and getting the words out the right way. It's like, just let's be loose, playful, and fun. These are people. They're coming for comedy. You're going to help them. You want them to laugh and have a good time. These people have hard lives. They've had a rough day. You're going to come and you're just going to be loose, playful, and fun. And you're going to take a role of leadership and you're going to lead them into happiness.
That's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
That's what you're going to do.
That's what
you're
you're
going to
gonna
be
do.
happier on the other side of you being on stage.
And we get in front of those crowds sometimes that are just like arms folded, staring at you. It's like, hey, that's not his fault.
No.
He had a rough day at the bottling factory.
Right. You
know what I mean?
On
He
his
works
feet
for
all
UPS.
day.
He's getting abused at Amazon.
All
that
day.
guy's like, he's going through a divorce, that guy.
Right, you don't know.
It's like, just playful. Keep coming with your great jokes. We do this professionally. And just keep working them in. And finally, he's going to break. And you save someone.
Right. Exactly. And maybe he doesn't break. And that's what he carries.
Yeah. And then that's his loss, though, because you can only meet him halfway.
Exactly. And he can only meet himself halfway.
That's right.
If I see a woman, I say she had a miscarriage today.
Right.
She's, her husband's cheating. She found out right before the show.
Right.
Stuff like that.
You create a whole backstory.
Oh, yeah.
And you say, you got to pull her out of that.
Yeah. I need to fix her.
And you need to fix her, and she's going to get pregnant again, and, because she miscarried, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so she's going to get pregnant again. Her life is going back.
Yeah.
It's going to be wonderful, and you're going to be the liaison for that. Or, you know what? You're going to make her forget about her pain for 45 minutes.
For 45 minutes. Yeah. And then after that, she'll open her phone and, here's some more tests from your doctor.
Right. 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 You can only do so much.
I can only do so much. Yeah.
I mean, there's limits to everything.
Yeah.
But you're going to go up there with that attitude, like, let me lay into this crowd.
Right. Yeah. No boundaries. Let's go.
No boundaries. Let's have fun. And you know what I find? And I find if you're having fun, then they take it as a cue that they can have fun.
Yeah, I agree.
They see you having fun.
Oh, totally agree.
Even if it's not going that well, technically.
Yeah.
Like you're not getting the biggest laughs. If they see you having fun, they're like, this guy's okay.
Yeah. You can't let on that you're like stressed,
Yes.
pressed,
Right.
nervous, freaking out.
Right.
Someone
And
said,
you shouldn't be. You shouldn't be. This is all meant to be fun.
Yes.
This isn't rocket science.
No.
We're not curing a disease here.
Yeah.
It's like we're trying to have fun. So let's just keep remembering that.
Let me ask you this, Mike. Do you find your affirmations and breathing and positive vibes are easier after your exponential and rapid success in the past few years?
I've had, well, I don't want to down myself because I've had some successes. And the success is a good
I did
thing.
not mean to say it
good
like, I
things-
did not, I just
good
meant because
thing-
you were like, oh, tickets are moving because of Nate. I was just wondering if
Tickets are moving 'cause of Nate.
If you feel like,
He brought me into
if
the
it feels like
fold.
it puts more of a pep in your step. Because I know we're supposed to
success always
I know we're supposed to
helps.
detach from, external.
Right.
But I find that I believe my affirmations more. Like if I just got like a good
that-
email that you're like, oh
Yeah,
yeah,
but that's
well,
one of
yeah,
the-
everything's limitless.
Maddie, that's one
How
of
do you
the
make
things.
it full time?
But that's one of the things too, where it's like if good things happen, a lot of good things have happened for me recently, and the last couple of years, good things have happened for me. It's like you look back at the affirmation and you go, well, you create your own destiny. So it's like I was living a certain way and doing these and then I look back as evidence of things going well.
Right.
And it's like, oh, it confirms that what
Yes.
I'm doing is the right thing.
Yeah. Wow.
So
Gorgeous.
yeah, it is.
Inspiring.
It's fun.
I feel like we're on WTF with Mark Maron. I don't know if you heard Madhouse is kind of sliding into that slot.
Really?
Yeah.
You're getting to the bottom of stuff?
Yeah. It's real. Next week we're doing Obama, and then in 2 weeks we're doing Lena Dunham. So
Oh, wow.
yeah.
Are you
Yeah,
really?
No.
Um,
Next week we got Liz Miele. And
All right.
Yeah.
well, that's good. I
Yeah.
mean, the comics in the city, it's mostly comics in the city. I'm
Yeah.
sure you probably have
Yeah.
people on
Yeah.
Zoom or whatever.
Yeah.
But the comics in the city need a place to, like, speak and access your fans.
What do you think? Agreed.
You know what I mean? Like your fans are like,
Yes.
okay, well, you're putting the rest of us on. Mm-hmm. Like, hey, maybe here's somebody else that you might be interested. Maybe not.
I
You know,
think
maybe
so.
it's a complete mess, but maybe it is somebody that you might be interested. Go check out their special called Low Income White on
Agreed.
YouTube, available for free, which is perfect if you don't have any money, like a Low Income White. Circles
Exactly,
back around.
like a Waffle House White.
Yes, a Waffle House White.
Yes, and I loved your electric chair joke.
I mean, who else can do 15
said if he
solid
was in
minutes?
the electric chair, he'd put popcorn kernels in his pocket. Corn kernels.
This guy is
Hilarious.
Fun. This guy is fun.
That's funny as fuck. Yeah.
That's a great joke.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, Mike, what do you think of taking time off as a stand-up comedian? Because I am doing light in August.
Great.
I am drying out my brain.
Great
Yeah.
to recharge.
Yes.
But you're still podcasting.
Podcasting. I
Which
do
is good for
like one
ideas.
tiny weekend and then a stop in Chicago, but like minimal spots.
Well,
you know
you're
what I
working
mean?
at a high rest. I see you on the road. I see some of your posts, and you're on the road and you're selling, and you have to take advantage of that. So good on you. It's the right thing to do. It's ambitious. It's like what you trained for.
Right.
So it's what you're doing. Taking the month of August off is I think it's a
so?
great thing because it's if COVID taught us anything, it's that you can take time off and recharge, and your creativity is not going to stop. It's going to build back up, and then when you come back, I feel like you'll come back much stronger in terms of like your ambition to write.
Yes.
You know, because writing sometimes for us is like, I don't know how you do it, but I wake up in the morning, get a cup of coffee, and I like to look over my notes.
Okay, yeah.
And like I take it very slow sometimes, especially if I've been performing a lot. It's like, let's just check in on these things. We don't have to do a whole writing session. Let's just check in on some of these ideas and let's see if we can't angle and see some. And then I'll read the paper. I'll read a couple of newspapers and then see it's like, you know, the newspapers are awful now. It's all clickbait news. But it's like maybe focus on a word and then take that word out of context and maybe write a list of words in the newspaper that are just, you know, involved with these articles, but you take them out of context and you go, that's a fun, different word.
Yes.
And it's like, and then look at your act.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's like,
Oh, yes,
and then
okay.
read something else, you know?
Yep.
So that's what, it's kind of like a fun hack. You know what I mean? Because no one wants to wake up and be like, I have to do 2 hours of writing.
Oh
Nobody
my
wants to do
God,
that,
I
especially with our
know. It's a
performing
nightmare.
and podcasting schedule. So you want to get up and be like, let me check in on this and let's have some fun with some of these ideas. Like, wouldn't it be great if this? Wouldn't it be great if that? I'm working on a new joke right now, Maddy, about meeting Katie's family for the first time, and they live in rural Indiana.
Yes.
And being picked up in the car and having to think, what do I know about rural Indiana? What do I know? I love this. I want to marry this girl. So I got to relate to her parents.
Right.
What do I know about rural Indiana? Finally, I was like, what's new with the Ku Klux Klan?
Right.
Because the Ku Klux Klan is from rural Indiana.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's like a segue into a whole bit about
Right.
it. And it's like, you know, it's fun to like figure out fun ways to get into stuff.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
you know.
I agree.
But if you sit down, like I used to sit down and just grind and be like, I gotta come up with a marriage joke. It's like it's not very fun.
Yeah.
It takes
fun.
it
Yeah,
robs
at
you
all.
of your energy,
Yeah.
and it robs you of your spontaneity on stage.
I know. I think my goal is to live my life so that when I get on stage, I'm like the purest form of Maddy.
Right.
Maddy on stage.
Right.
Maddy, pure, comedic, and I feel like I got away from that, and I get away from that when I do comedy every single night, the way I was when I started doing comedy, which is like 7 spots a night, every single night. Right. And so now I'm like approaching 10 years, and I'm like, I don't think I need to do it every single night because then you're just repeating stuff for the sake of the audience.
Yeah.
And you're like, why did I come here?
Yeah.
And you get stuck in that like.
Yeah. And spots in the city are great.
Yes.
And
do not
but
get me
it's
wrong.
like spots in the city are like your mind. You can use your mind positively, or you can use it negatively.
Right.
Like if you become a slave to the spots,
Yes, yeah.
and you're not showing up for $40.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like you're doing well.
Right.
You don't need $40.
Right.
What you're going up to is try to get something new.
Yeah.
Try to get a different angle.
Little goal.
Even if you have nothing new, it's like I'm going to say stuff differently. I'm going to go up with a different mindset.
Yeah.
You're up there to experiment.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I try to keep that in mind also when I'm going up. It's like you're using it. You're not letting it use you.
Yeah, exactly. Because fuck all that, dude.
It can grind you. It wears you down. It doesn't benefit. And like our goals as comedians is outside, and the clubs in the city are great, and we're using them to get better. But the goal is not to be the most popular guy at the clubs in the city. Our goal is to be bigger than all of these, and then you can be a drop-in.
Yeah,
whenever
exactly.
you want. You know what I mean? It's like the goal is to be bigger.
Yes.
And that's where the road comes in. That's where podcasting comes in.
Yes.
It's like we all are trying to be bigger.
Bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that we could just do it on our own terms.
Yeah. And not be pressed about anything. My goal is to never worry about money, but I'm not trying to get like rich.
You're not?
Yeah, I just want to not worry about money.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, 20 million, 30 million doesn't really. When I think about my future, I don't think about like the money part. I think about like variety and like being a seasoned comedian and writer.
Right.
And like that part of it.
Well, I don't look at it like money is bad. I just look at it like I want to be in such demand that I can control my own destiny.
Yeah.
And then I can, once you have a fan base.
Yeah.
And it's big enough, and you could start commanding whatever you want.
Yeah.
So you want to be in a position of power that way with your
yeah
artistic integrity and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So I look at it that way.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, I want to get away from like my first year on the road. You're just like leaving like a six show weekend.
Right.
With like a $1,300 check.
Yes.
You're like, that's the opposite of what you want.
Right, but it's all like a building. It's like you did that, and it's like good. I got that.
Yeah.
I built that. I went through that, and I've been in comedy a long time, and came up incrementally through the ranks and everything, and still coming and climbing. So it's like when it pops and breaks open for me, hopefully I'm still trying and working very hard for that to happen. I can look back and be like, oh, I went through all of these. I didn't skip any of these steps.
Right.
I went through all of these steps. So
Yeah.
I'm going to appreciate it, and I do appreciate it now, what's happening for me.
Yeah.
On a massive level, of which I don't know if you skip all those steps, that you have the level of gratitude that you would have if you had to go through all of that.
I feel like maybe no, but maybe it's a different kind of gratitude.
It depends who you are as a
Different kind.
person. That matters.
Yeah.
And just your life until then. But
Yeah.
but like there's nothing like going through all of this steps and then looking back on it and being like, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I appreciate this. Like doing these arenas this weekend with Nate, it's like, wow, I have a lot of gratitude.
Yeah.
I did a lot of rough gigs.
Oh yeah.
And a lot of gigs for less than no money and stuff. So this is like a walk in the sun. So when you get nervous about going up in front of an arena, you always think back to that. It's like, how many bar shows have we done?
Yeah.
How many things of that nature have we done? Where it's like we sacrifice, and it's like this is a true walk in the sun.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's like you appreciate it.
Fruits of your labor.
Oh my God!
When you stand in the arena in the round, do you move around?
I move around
hey! Or you
Yeah.
stand once, just stand.
Now I stand and I move around, and as the weekend went on, I got better. I got more used to it. Like we're just used to clubs. That's why we're not used to that.
No way.
So I got more used to it, and I slowed down because your instinct is to speed up because of nerves. But I started to slow down a little bit, and I started to there's cameras. Because people can't,
Okay, so they're
big
watching the
screens
screen.
all
Yeah.
over the place,
Yeah.
and you don't realize that aspect of
Yes,
it.
yeah.
It's like, pause, and just I would just stop after a joke sometime, and just sit there, and then they would just start laughing
Right.
again.
Right.
It's like because they're looking at your facial.
Yeah, because you got a funny fucking face.
I got a funny face.
Yeah.
I got a funny Dago face, and it's like God, it's funny, and I also want spaghetti.
Yes. Speaking of Atlantic City, we had the red sauce with your friend from back in the day.
Really?
Remember one of your friends
Where did we
came to
eat?
visit like this red sauce place, not in the casino. It was in Atlantic City.
Did we go to Angela's?
I don't know. Is that like a bar with it's like checkered tablecloth?
Oh, we went to.
I mean, between me and you, we each had like 6 glasses of wine, red wine.
I forget the name of the place. It's down the shore. It reminds me of South Philly, that place.
Yes.
That we went
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
And they have pizza. They're open all night.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
And we were with your one of your friends.
Tony's Baltimore Grill.
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
Yes.
Yeah. And like old school kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very old school.
Yeah.
So that place is open all night, and they have great pizza.
Yeah, fire.
And I had the spaghetti.
Fire. Now you're from Jersey?
No, I'm
Stupid
originally
question.
from
Florida.
Northeast Ohio.
Right.
Youngstown, which is a steel town.
Chappelle, shout out.
Oh yeah, he's from Yellow Springs.
Ew, I thought the.
But it is Ohio.
You know what I'm thinking of?
It's Ohio.
Tony Hinchcliffe.
Tony is from there.
Yeah,
Yes,
Maddy.
Tony is from there.
Oh, you grew up with him?
No, I didn't grow up with him, but he
babysat him?
did wrestle, and
really?
he's from Youngstown.
What's his weight class?
He was like a 118.
Oh, so cute.
Yeah.
It's my goal weight.
So he went to. Actually, I was talking to him. He went to a high school called Ursuline that my cousin just graduated from.
Really?
Yeah.
That's funny.
It's really crazy. So Youngstown, and then graduated high school in Boca Raton, Florida, which I love Florida.
Why did you move there?
Because my father and grandfather couldn't get along in a family business, so my father just picked up and moved.
Really?
Yeah.
That's super Italian.
Super
What kind of business was it?
Mushroom.
Really?
Yeah.
Fungi?
Fungi.
Like mushroom farming or
Mushroom
foraging?
farming.
Okay, wow.
And mushrooms are farmed indoors. Most people don't know that.
Greenhouse type of situation.
It has to be
So your dad ditched your
it.
grandpa.
He moved.
Did he make a mushroom farm in Florida?
No, he had a series of businesses in Florida, which were experiences, and then
Also Italian. Businesses.
Series of businesses. What do you want?
Hey, we're doing. We're opening a Dunkin' down here. Your uncle and I are doing Dunkin' franchise.
Does it even matter what they open?
No, yeah.
It's like a family
it's always,
business.
Yeah,
it's like
just a business. Yeah.
It's like an everyday opera. But we went down, and then and I graduated from high school down there, and then I went to Penn State University. I wrestled and went to Penn State.
Shout out Sandusky, Turn Up, Joe Paterno, two of my heroes.
Penn State, you gotta love them.
God.
And then and then I graduated from there, and I met a girl in college, and she was from Philly. So I moved. She went to Temple Law, and I moved with her
in
Philly.
Okay.
So then I spent the next 8 years in Philly. We spent 4 years together there, and then we broke up, and then I just stayed there and got my master's in education, special education.
Were you working while you lived in Philly after college?
Yeah.
As a teacher?
I was working with juvenile delinquents first.
Yeah.
Then went back at night, got my master's in special education, and then taught, and then an opportunity opened up for me in New York City to move in the end of 2003, so I moved.
And then you started comedy in New York?
Started comedy in New York, and then everything flipped. Like I was doing comedy in Philly, but I was working a full-time job. Yeah. And then I moved to New York. I needed a part-time job. So I did a part-time job, but comedy was first.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I would go out every night. And back then there was no YouTube, there was no Twitter. So it's like the whole advice was to hang out. You have to hang out at the clubs and get known.
Yeah.
Tough Crowd was going on right then.
Did you get on that?
Insomniac had just ended. I didn't get on. I came too late for it.
It was too late, yeah.
But
where they have like a premium blend?
Premium blend was happening. The goal was to get 8 minutes to get on premium blend, and then a half hour. There was steps back then where it was like premium blend live at Gotham. You would get 8 minutes, and then Montreal Comedy Festival. You wanted to do that, so it took me a while. I got past the clubs, and then built. In 2008, I did live at Gotham. 2010, I taped a half hour for Comedy Central. And then went to Montreal, New Faces. I was already in 10 years when I did New Faces.
Okay. Random.
And I did a Tonight Show with Jay Leno.
Okay.
The first Tonight Show I did, and that was fun. And so a lot of good things happened. But, the business is like, it's like this. Yeah. It's like, So 2010, I had a great year. 2011, great year. And then, nothing for a little while. I did Conan. It's like just ups and downs and stuff. So
when you started, it was probably like a million less comedians.
It was I always tell people this. Like I don't begrudge for how things are now. It's kind of great that that the industry's knocked out of the box. So it's like if you have the initiative and you have the drive, it's like you can build your own product.
Yeah, no gatekeepers.
So that's great.
Yeah,
that's fantastic.
Yeah,
but I do miss the fact that everybody was kind of committed to living a certain lifestyle back then. Yeah. Where it was like, we didn't expect, all of this stuff is like new. We just expected to like live and work, and we were just trying to get funnier. Yeah, for sure. So I don't know if that's happening right now.
I don't think it's happening. I got a slice of it, started just 2016 to 2020. Pre-Instagram, really, it was like Schultz was doing some whispers in 2018. Right. But when I started, it was like your motive was to make comedians laugh and to be the funniest at the show or the mic or whatever you're on.
Right.
And then to be really embarrassed when you didn't do well.
Yeah.
And like make sure you did well the next time.
Yes.
And like be friends with everyone. And
There was
it
was a small group, and we all lived like, we all had roommates forever. And we all lived in the boroughs, or I lived uptown for years, roommates. And we all, like, a lot of us had part-time jobs if you weren't on the road enough. So, like, we were all living a certain way, and it just kind of seemed like we were more authentically dedicated to the craft than what's happening now. Because what's happening now is you can just be like, oh, I want to do that. You don't even need to do stand-up, really. You just do a podcast and then kind of liaison into stand-up that way. It's like, I have a following now, so I might as well do some stand-up. Well, how do I do this? I have to figure out how to do this. And you can almost video market your way into it.
Oh, yes.
Versus, and that's very, and I'm not begrudging that,
no
but it's
shade at
very different than being like, look, I want to be funny. I want to be as funny. I want to create an act.
Yeah.
I want to work on this bit. It's like, you know what I mean? It's very different to be like, I'm going to do this clip and I'm going to, like, you know, ask a woman how many times she orgasmed. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's, you're doing cheat code, like whatever.
Yes.
Clicks, because you're trying to get clicks.
Yes.
And I understand that, but it's like
held to the algorithm.
It's very different than what was going on before. So it's good and bad.
Good and bad. I think it was a little more pure artistry back then.
Yeah.
When you started, how soon after 9/11 were you hearing 9/11 punchline jokes? Was it 2003 you were hearing them?
I started in October of 2000.
Okay.
Okay, so then I was in the club.
Was it September 12th? People were saying making jokes at them.
Yeah, and the club. I was in Philly, so I can't remember. Like you always had guys trying to push the envelope. I came out of a black club though.
You started in Philly in an urban club?
In an urban club. Yeah. It was not all black. There were whites in there. Like Big J came out of there.
Yeah.
Kurt Metzger.
Was it the Raven Lounge or no? Something else?
No, it was the Laugh House.
Okay.
Kevin Hart.
Kurt Metzger, Kevin Hart, yep.
So Kevin Hart, Kurt, and Big J came out of there before. They were already gone in New York. They were coming up with Keith Robinson. Yeah. Keith Robinson brought them up to New York, so they were already kind of living here. And me and Joe DeRosa started around the same time.
Okay, nice.
DeRosa was immediately funny.
Really?
Yes. Very funny.
He's funny?
He's very funny.
Funny, goofy.
Yeah, but immediately had a stage. I think he did music and stuff, so
really?
he immediately had a stage presence.
What was he doing? Like
I don't know what he played, but he was like
stuff or more like
no, that wasn't a thing
songs?
Back then.
Like songs?
No,
like...
he wasn't doing it on stage for comedy. He was doing music before he became a comedian.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
So he kind of had a stage presence and everything, but he was very good.
Yeah.
And I was more of a joke, trying to like work the jokes. So it was but it was a great experience coming out of there. But September, I remember people telling Joe in the club being very much like, yeah, it's not. Yeah. Don't do that.
Right.
That was before all this free speech. Like, but the club was very much like, don't do that. Yeah. It's like just happened.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
So
maybe like maybe a couple years or something.
Couple years, give it some time.
Yeah.
What you know, but I remember that not being, because there was no online, there was no anything. It was like not that much of a controversy.
Yeah. Right. Was there like a lot of shit talking like because like Dane Cook was huge in what year? Like 2005?
I was already living up here. It was like 2006.
And he was like blowing
2007, and he was blowing up.
Was it the same sort of vibes that are now, like, he's doing MSG, where people are like, Dane? Fucking Dane?
I wasn't developed enough to, I was still like trying to get into the clubs and stuff. So I was still, you know, but that was like, I think 2006, 2007, where he accessed Facebook and so I wasn't in those. I was just trying to like get my footing still. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, that's like, you know, guys like, everybody had their opinion about it. But I mean, you can't begrudge the fact that that guy's selling massive tickets.
No way.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
Well, no, you've been on the same stage as he has.
Yeah. But, Tourgasm, and I love Bobby and Gary and all those guys.
Oh, yeah, I mean, you gotta love Jay.
Yeah. But those guys, like, those guys were just like trying to like get they were trying to get their footing in. So it's like, you know, can't begrudge any of them. It was great.
Yeah, it's fun. I love watching Torgasm. It's hilarious. Now you're a teacher.
I was a teacher, yeah. And I was in Philly, and I taught in a classroom. I taught middle school and high school.
Mm-hmm.
I moved here, and I did a wraparound program where it's like you work with 3 to 5 year olds, because I was special ed certified.
Right.
So you work with 3 to 5 year olds who were tantruming. And that, I gotta say, I would never have quit that.
Really?
That was the most rewarding experience of my employment life. Really was. Yes.
What'd you like
I mean, I
about
had
it?
good experiences teaching too.
Yeah.
But like, because when they're 3 to 5, I was dating. My last job was teaching high school, and I got into it a little bit with because the kids didn't want to be there. It was an emotional support class, but the kids didn't want to be there, and their parents just wanted them to graduate, and the administration kind of didn't want to have a hard time. They just were like, just do something with them,
Right.
and get them to graduate. So I kind of begrudged that, because kids would just come in and try to sleep. I'm like, you're not sleeping, dude. You have to, like,
Get
you
up.
went out and you got drunk last night.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Get up.
You have to suck it up,
Yeah.
and now you have to be functional. Like, whatever, you're doing in your off time, you have to come in here and you have to work. And they would just give me back and forth. They would give me a hard time, and their parents and everything. So, and I said to the administration, I'm like, you want to graduate them, you graduate. Take me out of the equation and just give them a diploma.
Right. Yeah.
But I can't sit here and have this happen.
No. Yeah. Yeah.
So, so I had some problems there. But like, my point is, when I got to New York and I was working with these 3 to 5 year olds, it's like, they're still moldable.
Yeah.
They're still like
Right.
kids.
A little bit more
you know.
hope.
And I would go in, and the kids would be tantruming and stuff, and I would work with them. And after like 2 weeks of working with them, they would be fully engaged in what I was doing. You could see the progress.
Yeah.
You could see the progress, and their parents could see the progress.
Wow.
And their parents were like, "This is unreal." It's like, yeah, you can't just let them
Right.
do whatever they want.
What
You
are
have to like.
What are your tips for parents with kids with behavioral issues, age 3 to 5?
I would say.
Would you throw them around a little bit?
No, not throw them around. Okay, Maddie, I see where you're going with this. You're trying to lock me up in an abuse
You
case.
take your belt off.
You don't take your belt
Pull the
off. You
curtain
leave your
over the
belt
window?
on, actually.
Oh, okay.
But you do a thing where it's like, you don't let little stuff. This is the biggest thing I learned with dealing with anybody with a behavior problem. You don't let little things slide, because the little things are going to lead to bigger things.
So like, what kind of things? Like, if you like, if a kid like drew a thing wipe a kid pinched another girl. Like,
Well, I'm dealing some of them in classroom settings and some of them in their homes. And in the homes, I went to one. And it was all over the city. And my caseworker usually gave me stuff near me, which I was uptown. So Harlem, the Bronx, my neighborhood, Washington Heights. So I had a kid in Harlem, 155th, 145th, and like Frederick Douglass, and a project. So I go in, and it's a single mom. You got to take into the whole situation. Single mom, dad's involved, but the dad, like, somebody has to be in the place when you're working with the kid.
Okay, got it.
It can't be no parent.
Just you two,
because they're not relying you. You're not a babysitter.
Right.
So an adult has to be there. So the mother would work, and so half the time I would come there, the father would be there. He was like employed, McDonald's, whatever. But it's like, whatever. They have the kid in there, and I would come in and work with the kid. And when I first got there, and I was just observing, and the kid was just walking around tearing stuff down. And there's a stranger there, so they're trying to be like redirect him, and he's tearing stuff down. And I was like, okay. And the person that was there before me was just kind of like talking to the mom in a friendship kind of way, like kind of just kicking it with the mom.
Okay, yeah.
And it's like, and then kind of redirecting the kid as she was hanging out with the mom. I'm like, so I watched what was happening, and then I came in the next day, and I said, okay, I see what's going on here. You can do one of two things. I can just do what she's doing and follow the kid around, redirecting him, and make my money.
Yeah.
Or we need a separate room to work. If we're working and I feel like he's a danger to himself, the property, or others, or me, or anything, I'm going to like put him in a restraint. Restrain him.
What do you mean, like a chokehold?
Not a chokehold. Just a basket. I'm gonna hold him in a basket hold, and I'm going to de-escalate him
Yeah.
because he's going to be hyped. I'm going to de-escalate him, and then we're going to come back up, and then we're going to start working again. And then if it happens again, we're going to go back down into a restraint, and I'm going to de-escalate him, and we're going to come back up. Now you're in the other room. Feel free to come in anytime you want. Not hurting him. He's going to be going nuts, but feel free to come in. Feel free to anything you want. But I don't suggest it because he's going to see you, and it's going to be worse.
Right.
But feel free. So we can do one of those two things. I can actually work with him, or I could just, do what collect my money.
I could be your gal pal.
Yeah, whatever you want.
Yeah.
I could collect my money and just go around. I suggest the second way.
Right.
Because I want to actually help.
If you want,
but I'm not going to do anything you don't want to do.
Get the white wine if you want to do the first.
So we ended up doing that, and after 2 weeks, we were working together, and we kept building and getting. For 2 weeks, it was rough. 2 weeks, it was really rough. But after that 2 weeks,
did you have to restrain him?
Multiple times.
You had him in basket hold multiple times.
Multiple times, and it was rough for a while.
Yeah.
And one time I was coming down the elevator after I would always de-escalate him and not leave him in a state. De-escalate him, get him back up, and we'd work again. But one time I came down, the cops were coming up.
Oh.
And I called her. I said, if there's a problem, I'll come back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I don't want anything to be whatever.
Yeah.
So there was, there wasn't because, he would go nuts. He would go nuts. He would lose it. So, but after 2 weeks of that, like we got on a nice schedule. We got working together, and the mother was like so.
Wow.
At the end of our time working together, I was in tears. Like I didn't want to leave. Like she was so appreciative. She was like, I can't believe this.
Yeah.
She's like, thank you.
Wow.
So much. Is there any way we can keep you on? It's like, we'll come out of pocket.
Right.
And I was like, I can't. I'm with an
like Mary
organization and
Poppins.
whatever.
You
but yeah,
pop in,
I
the
mean,
winds
the
change, it's
super
time to
nanny.
go.
The
That's
super dad nanny.
I feel like this could be a show.
I think it could be a show.
Like, my child's insane. Cut to the kid. Whoa!
And then he
you
gets
come in.
discipline.
It's not going to work.
It's not going to work.
Super
Discipline,
nanny.
a loving discipline.
Yes, absolutely.
Tough love.
Yeah.
I think that's what the kids need these
Tough
days.
love. That's the show
I think
name.
we can pitch this show.
TLC would eat this up.
The network is interchangeable. This is a hit.
But you might have to wear like a cape and like, super nice.
I mean, that's for the
Mr. Mike.
for the confessional.
It's Mr. Mike. Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
I'll have a cape on and stuff.
Yeah.
Work out in a basement.
Day one.
Kind of a Batman.
Yeah, like
a Batman, but with
mysterious.
kids.
Mysterious.
We need you're right. You're not wrong in that we need an entertainment entertainment, be like a story to sell it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the mother was so appreciative, and it's like, it felt so good to be like, oh, these kids, 3 to 5 year olds, moldable.
Yes.
Their brains are still moldable, and they're like, not that the 18-year-olds you can't save them, but it's like
a longer journey.
Yeah, it's tough, and you have to have multiple people at levels working together in order to bring the kid on board.
Yeah.
But 3 to 5, it's like it's beautiful because their minds are still forming, and the progress I made with that kid and many other kids, it was like very, very rewarding. So,
wow, that's crazy. You would go 2 weeks at a time. 2 weeks at a time to all these little places.
No, not 2 weeks at a time. It took 2 weeks to get them on the right path.
Okay,
but
got
I would
it.
work for like a year.
Oh, okay.
With them.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's that's also very good because they get used to you, they get used to your person, and you can make. We made more and more progress. He would work for everybody's like, I have ADHD. It's like I need medication. It's like, okay, I accept that, but it's like also let's work. Attention is a thing that you can work on. It's like, so let's work together. Let's try to work and focus on a task for 5 minutes, and then I'll give you a 2-minute break. You know what I mean? Like, and whatever you want. And I would do that with him. I would do. And it's like, tomorrow let's try to work for 6 minutes.
Right.
Tomorrow let's try to work for 7 minutes, and then decrease the break. And pretty soon, he's focused for the entire time. It's like incremental steps.
Yeah. Tiny little steps.
Tiny little steps, incremental steps, and that's like what you do when you're working out. It's like, okay, I can't get a set of 10. It's like, well then, okay, like lower the weight and get a set of 10. It's like it's increasing the weight.
It is like working out.
Yeah, it's like work. It's like anything else. It's like I can't read more than 5 pages. Like let's read 5 pages.
How about we one? Start with one.
Let's start with one page.
Start with a table of contents.
Let's start low. Table of contents is great.
It's a lot of words too.
Let's start with opening the book today.
Oh my God. Yeah, crack it. smell the pages.
Yes.
Get used to it.
Yes.
Take the book cover off if you want.
Maddie,
You
I don't
can
smell the pages,
yeah.
but you know,
yes.
generally you're right.
Did you want to be a dad? Do you want to be a dad? I know you're recently wifed up.
Recently wifed up. Yes.
Like when you were working with kids and when you became a teacher, were you like, I like kids. I like being an educator.
I love kids.
Yeah, you love kids. You'd be a great dad.
Be a great dad, yeah. I was so driven and focused on the career, and then I haven't met the right person until my current wife.
Yeah, right.
Isn't that funny if I was like, I'm married,
so
but I
funny,
haven't met the right person yet.
Katie's, cool.
Yeah.
But waiting for that woman who's just
Katie's
gonna
great,
sweep me off my feet.
and we're married, but I just think if the right person came along.
I would have kids, yeah. If my wife's cool.
My wife's cool.
She's cool, but
I think I need another person to have kids with.
Well, Katie was a teacher too. Wasn't she a teacher? So
yes.
you guys together, game over.
And yes. No, so we're gonna try organically. We are trying, but everything's happened very fast. Where it's like nothing happened for years and years, but then we got together and we got married and we bought a place, and now we're working on the next step.
The next step, which is fucking raw.
That's how it's done.
Aren't I so eloquent?
From what I read.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna try. We're gonna try to have kids. So
cool.
We'll see how
you
that goes.
bought a place. That's awesome.
Yeah.
You're
Us in the bank. 100-year mortgage.
Yeah.
You didn't think they had those?
Yeah, you can just extend it as long as you want. 200, 300 years.
I haven't been home. I haven't been home that much to enjoy it, but we have a gym in the basement.
Really?
So full gym.
Nice.
Amenities, doorman building. So we're still getting used to it, but it's great. You know how you live in New York.
Oh yeah.
I've lived roommates for years and years. Dan Soder is actually my common law husband.
I visited you guys when you were doing a web series.
Yes.
And it was at his place. Yes. So. Yes, because you guys used to live together in Astoria.
And then COVID, he moved to Jersey, and my Katie moved in. He moved in with his Katie. We both are with Katie's.
Yes, with Katie's.
Yeah, double Katie.
Yeah, double Katie.
Katie'd up.
Katie Nolan, Katie Hannigan.
And so that's great. You did come over for the web series.
A little COVID-friendly web series.
That was fun.
Yeah, it was cute.
We were trying to figure it out in the pandemic.
We were all doing stuff. We were doing talk shows from your living room.
Yes, yeah. We were trying to figure it out.
Yeah, distanced web series and standing on a truck telling jokes.
Blogs
and vlogs and TikToks and front facing and
front facing. I'm doing front facing now.
Yeah.
Front facing isn't actually bad because it's like the infantile stages of working out a joke.
Yeah, it is.
So it's like you could just say what.
Yeah.
But the only thing is, it's like in order to appease the algorithm, it's like you got to say something kind of like it helps to be topical.
Yes.
Or you know something that everybody's talking about, like what's with this AI?
Yeah. You have to pull up and then you have to caption it like Maddy's take on Taylor Swift new album.
Yeah.
Okay, so my thing with Swift is yeah. You can go from there.
Right, but that's a good if you tape those and then look at them. It's good to see the response, and then also, it's like okay, this is a jumping off point for. It's just like the patience of coming at it every day.
Yeah.
After that, like okay, this is a jumping off point, and then that'd be kind of cool to do a web series about the evolution of a joke.
Yeah.
Where it's like you come at it every day, and it's like you're videoing your evolution of the joke, and you like, well, it went from here to here.
You could do it. If you do a special, you could do like back. You know, when the DVD has special features.
Right.
Special feature of your special could be the making of.
I think the special feature is now the special, and the actual special is the post thing that people watch.
The actual special is the marketing around it and everything else involved.
I said after this special, if this doesn't do good numbers, my next special is just going to be me falling down a flight of stairs.
Okay, that's great. Yeah. Kind of like a twist on the Joker. You could use those same stairs, too.
Just falling down a flight of stairs, and people are going to be like, this guy stole that.
I don't know. It's just funny. It's
not even him. That's not even him doing it. Play it back. It's not even him doing it.
Look up close. Yeah, it's not him. Also, Mulaney did that like 15 years ago. So
yeah, this guy sucks.
Yeah, what the fuck?
This guy sucks. Falling down a flight of stairs? He's not even doing that right.
So your special's called Low Income Whites.
Low Income Whites.
What kind of stuff do you do these days to indicate that you're a low income white or have that in you?
I have it in me because I'm a northern low income white, and I have a thing about the Waffle House, which I thought was just a tribute. I love the Waffle House.
Oh
by
yeah,
the
it's
way.
great. I
And
love that it's
Cracker
a
Barrel.
chain, but the waitresses look like a local.
It's such a great
spot.
setting. You
Yeah.
ever in a setting where it's like, I did this with a Megabus. I have a joke about the Megabus, and it's like 15 minutes, and it's just like you get on a Megabus. It's a $1 for a ticket.
Yeah.
It's not $1 for a ticket, but they advertise like we're as low as $1.
$1, right? Yeah.
So it's like it's cheap, and it's like from here to Philly, from here to Boston. It's like you're kind of worried about your safety for that much money.
Yeah.
But it's like there's. You ever get into a setting where it's like this is 15 minutes of jokes. There's
Oh, yeah.
there's
Absolutely.
25 jokes here.
Yes.
I don't know what they are. I have
Yeah.
to sit down and think about what they are, but they're here.
Yeah, they're all here.
I can feel them.
I need to go all 50 rows.
Yes.
1 minute per row.
1 minute, like the bathroom, the bus driver, because at the Megabus, like we'd stop it, and he'd get up and talk to us and be like, "You have 15 minutes. I will leave without you."
Yeah,
It's
they
like
don't
becomes
give a
like a threat. It's like, "I will leave
Yeah.
without you. If you're not here in exactly 15 minutes, I'm gone, and we have your bags, and you're gonna have to figure it out with headquarters."
We
which
don't
God
care.
knows where that is.
We don't know where that is.
They don't have a
It's
bus
a $1
stop.
ride to get there.
It's a $1 ride.
Yeah, they talk to you, and you go in your head. You're like, I think I'm 33, but in this moment, I feel 8 years old.
I love it. And then that puts you on a team with the other people on the
Yeah,
bus. Like,
yeah.
are we leaving? Are
Yeah,
you in
where are
line? Do
we-
you think
are
if I get in line can you hold the bus?
have
Can you
enough time?
talk to him?
Yeah.
It's like
Are you gonna get a McGriddle? Okay. Should I just go and get food for everyone? And then
you could.
guys
Yeah,
get-
that would be that. That actually is great.
Yeah.
You could pay extra, get a VIP.
On the Greyhound.
Megabus?
Yeah. What's VIP? Right behind the bus driver.
Well, no, it's up top,
Oh yeah.
and you're looking over the city. It's actually a great view.
Gorgeous. Yeah, right on top.
One time I was on the Megabus and I had my headphones in, and I had them loud, and the bus driver pulled the bus over to the side of the road, came up and said, "I can hear your headphones and it's distracting me."
Oh my God.
I said, "Okay, I'm going to shut it off." He said, "Thank you." He got back. I was like, "I'm not sure how safe it is to
Yeah.
pull over to the shoulder of a road with the bus bigger than both the lanes." It's insane that I think that's more of a danger.
I think that's more of a
than
danger
anything else.
than.
We're not big enough to be on. We're too big to be on the shoulder.
There's
of the
no
road.
way you could have heard your little tiny headphones.
I don't know. He made a thing of it, like some just
Were you listening to rap music?
rock,
Rock?
but it wasn't. It was headphones. They were in,
Right.
but he
Weird.
must have heard them. Anyway, those are the nuances of the Megabus, and the Waffle House is like that, which is in the
Yes, yes,
special,
yes.
which is like you walk into the Waffle House and there's a guy sitting there, and there's a manager who has all his keys on his chain, and the manager goes, "They'll let anybody in here, huh?" It's like I love
Love
a good
it.
joke
I
like
love
that.
it.
Like they'll
Yeah.
let anybody in here.
Love
He's like,
it.
"Well, what are you
Love
talking
it.
about there?"
Yeah.
Everybody's laughing.
Yeah.
And the waitress, he's talking to the waitress like too loud.
Yeah. Yeah.
To be, he doesn't need to be that loud.
No, but he
he's-
is.
He is.
Yeah.
And just the food, it's open 24 hours. The
The
people,
noises, the sizzling,
it's
the
fantastic.
drawls,
I love it.
the teeth, the lack of.
I love it.
Yeah.
All of it. But it's meant to be good natured. It's not meant to be a takedown or mean or anything. It's just funny.
No
and
takedowns.
Make fun of myself. Make fun of them. It's like just all.
Mike Vecchione does not do takedowns.
No.
Goofy only.
Goofy, fun.
Goofy, playful.
And good natured is
Yes.
the intent behind it.
Yeah.
It's
absolutely.
not intended to be, like, I think some people, like, always people are going to take things. I think the comment section is like, I always thought, like, let me read some of the comments to get some feedback. It's like, you don't ever do that.
Don't
ever do it, because it's like you're doing something for 25 years and you have a good instinct and you want it to be successful. Then you have people who are just from wherever chiming in, and it's like you just can't take that into consideration.
No, you can't. You can't.
Where you do take it into consideration is live performances.
Agreed.
The people where you go up and you're like, okay, this joke bombs. It's bombed in several. I need to fix this
Yeah.
joke.
Yeah.
And you can't be so like, non-flexible where you're like, no, this is. It's like it's not, but it's not working.
It's not.
And then you don't have to throw the whole thing out. It's like maybe set it up
No.
differently.
Or put on the
Something
back
is
burner
putting them
for
off.
a second. Let it cook in your own notebook and bring it back. You know?
So it's
Something.
like I'm aware of that also. It's like
Yes.
this is not connecting. It's off-putting. It's not. Maybe it's just not funny enough. People hate that too, where it's like it's not funny enough. It's like that's a real thing.
Yeah.
It's not funny enough.
Yeah.
So like, let's work on it and make it funnier, or you got to put it
Yeah.
out of the rotation.
Yeah. Yeah. Agreed. I try not to read comments. I try not to read comments
they're
as
not.
well.
Because they get in your head, and then it shakes the foundation of what you're trying to do.
Yeah, agreed. Not to be a CK sucker, but Louis CK said it was irresponsible if you're an artist to like be looking at feedback on social media,
Right.
positive or negative.
Right.
Because you see positive, you're like, I'm gonna do more of that. Says who? It should be
That's true.
your creative chakras
Instinct,
telling you where to go.
Yeah. And then find your audience.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and then do what you do, and then find your audience. Versus locating an audience and being like, I'm gonna do this because this fits in more with this
agreed.
audience.
Yeah.
And that's a tough. It sounds easy to say, but it's a very tough thing to do because we all want to sell tickets and we all want to be liked,
absolutely,
and we all want to be loved and revered and all this stuff. So it's not an easy thing to do.
If I walked into a comedy club and it was your show, what would your audience look like? What would I see?
Well, I do pretty good in the Northeast. I do pretty good in where have I sold well? The Stress Factory, which is one of my favorite clubs.
Love
so
Stress
I'll
Factory.
do well there because it's like Jersey Italians. There's teachers who come, and they really get they've really dialed into what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And upstate also, like in what's the club up there? Nyack.
Oh, like Levity?
Levity
Levity,
Live.
yep,
I do
okay.
well there too,
Yeah.
where it's like upstate, people
Yeah.
from Yonkers, people
Yeah.
from the Bronx,
Yeah.
and so I'll do well. It's very northeastern, but I'm understated, sarcastic,
Yes.
and joke heavy.
Yeah.
So if you don't understand, if you're like, there's people who are like, this guy seems like they don't get what I'm doing. It's understated,
Right.
sarcastic, and joke heavy.
Yes.
So if you're not understanding any one of those things, you're going to take what I'm doing
Yes,
wrong. You know?
absolutely.
So it's not meant to be. It's meant to be good natured
Right.
and fun, but it's also meant to be understated,
It's understated
joke heavy, and sarcastic.
and sarcastic.
So I was joking with you when I came in, where it's like I did some in the special. I do a thing, and it's on purpose, where I'll repeat something 3 times,
Yeah.
and people. And I made a mistake of reading the comments. Like, this guy just repeats himself. I don't get what he's doing. This is stupid.
Well,
he's so stupid. It's like,
yes. God damn it.
you're not dialing into
you're
what
not
this
locked
is.
in. You're not locked into the mic.
You're not locked into what this is.
Vecchione.
But if you are locked in, if you can see, and it's not that hard.
Right.
It's not rocket science.
Guys,
if you
trust
can
me, it
see,
is lowbrow.
if you could start seeing what I'm doing, you're like, oh, okay, I get.
yeah.
I at least get what this guy is doing, And the shows with Nate, where it's like, they're not my fan, they're his
Right.
fans.
Yes. Yeah.
But they're smart. They're
smart.
Oh, I get what this
Yes.
guy is doing.
Mike Vecchione, are you a borderline alt comedian?
Could be.
You're an alternative comedian.
I could be.
You are.
Let me shuffle through my notes.
Night Train with Mike Vecchione. I'll see you at the Bell House in Littlefield this weekend.
Let me shuffle through my notes.
Show through my notes and pull it down a PowerPoint.
But that's actually what it does feel like. It feels like when you're in somebody else's, when they're expecting something else. It's like you feel like an alt comic. You feel like
I know.
And then how much of that is valid? It's like, well, I have to make sure this stuff is fun. But if you're making sure it's funny enough, and it's we all do like enough shows to where you're getting a sample size.
Yeah.
So once you get a side, you're like, oh, this works.
Yeah, agreed.
This is good.
Yeah.
And then the outliers of like, I think the internet throws you off a lot, because it's like I have a joke about being 100% Italian, and by 100% Italian I mean just my mother and father are both Italian.
Yeah.
American.
Right.
I'm obviously
Right.
Italian
I was
American.
100% Italian.
I'm obviously
Yeah.
Italian
Right.
American. I'm
Yeah.
not Italian from Italy. I'm an American.
Yeah. Yeah.
But obviously I'm 100%, meaning that both sides of my family are Italian.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll start a joke with that, and immediately people go, "You're not Italian, dude. You're an American, dude. I hate these guys coming on saying they're Italian." It's like they're not even letting you get to the joke.
Yes.
They're just arguing with you about the setup of the joke,
which I hate.
where it's like you're not even Italian. It's like, I know.
Which I hate. I hate
know
that
I'm
more than
American.
anything.
I know I'm
well,
American. And it's like, but you're not. You can't be 100% of anything, because it's, it's like they're arguing with you about the like. Do you know what this is?
I know.
It's like, well, it's not funny. It's like, we're not even at that point where it's funny or not funny. You're arguing with the premise of it. You know what I mean? Obviously, that's not what I mean.
Yeah, I know.
So, but they're just like, I mean, I'm shocked at the small details of what people will get upset
Me too.
over.
Me too.
And it's bad. It is bad for you as because then you start second guessing.
Then you
everything.
start wondering, oh, is this gonna piss them off? I had a clip. I have Facebook, so of course Facebook pushes my clips to every MAGA man in America instead of women.
Right.
Just pushes them for engagement. So I have this clip. I hooked up with a girl because I thought I was gay. Turns out I'm not gay. And I'm like, I'm liberal. The minute my tongue touched her clam, I turned into a Republican. If you're writing that for stand, you're like, you wouldn't even think.
Yeah.
Because it's Republicans don't like gay people. I'm like, I turned into Mitch McConnell. This is not in the Bible.
Very funny.
And I didn't think anything of it.
Yeah.
If in my head I was like, this will probably do well. And then I wake up, 50,000 comments, liked it till you turned to the against the right in the second part. I didn't even think that.
You're not turning against the right.
All.
It's like you're ribbing them.
Yeah.
You can't take a small jab.
I know.
It's like, what are you
It's
doing? You're making a
hilarious.
reference.
I know. And I thought actually liberals would get more mad at that because I'm like anti.
It's weird that everything is broken down that way now.
I know. It's bizarre. But Mike Vecchione, thank you so much for joining us in the Madhouse
Well,
today.
thank you for having me. This was very fun and educational.
I think it was understated, sarcastic,
And joke heavy.
So, I mean, do you want me to say it again, or I don't want people to be mad because I'm repeating stuff.
I say it again and slow it down.
Understated.
And then watch the comments roll in.
I know. Tuned out after Maddy repeated herself once.
Maddy just repeats herself now. What is this?
All the time.
God.
And joke heavy, understated, sarcastic. Mike Vecchione, where can we find you, and where can we watch your special out now?
You can find me at Comic Mike V on all social media platforms, at Comic Mike V, repeating myself again. And the special is called Low Income White. It's on the Nateland homepage. Shout out to Nateland. Shout out to Bargatze and all the people who work at Nateland for the special and for the opportunity of being on that page.
Is that the Nateland YouTube page?
YouTube page. Yeah. It's on YouTube for free. You just have to punch in Low Income White Comedy Special, and it'll bring you to the Nateland page. So
you will definitely find it.
Please watch it if you're into understated, sarcastic, and joke heavy.
There you go. Mike Vecchione, everybody. You'll see you next week in a Madhouse.